Hello everybody and welcome back to the Dr. Perl channel. So this is everything you wanted to know about Perl arrays but were too afraid to ask. So I've got lots of examples here for you using Perl arrays, and we've done it using subroutines. So the first one is the simplest. This is how to create an array in Perl. So I've created an array here called countries. Now I use this symbol here, sigil here, to show that it's an array, that it can contain multiple values. So I've added UK, US, Oz and New Zealand here. Now all I'm going to do is I'm going to print out the countries, but first, to do that, you've got to call the array. So it's going to be the first one here, which is create an array. Just save that and let's run it. Okay, so there you go. That's our array. We printed out UK, US, Oz and New Zealand. So that's the basics. So let's just get rid of that there. Save it. And the next one we're going to do array elements. So we're going to, let's just zoom in a little bit on this. We can afford to do that. So this is array elements. So we're going to access the array element there. So again, we've created an array called countries. This time I've added a few extra: IRE for Ireland, FR for France and SW for Switzerland. So we're going to print out the countries, but we're going to print them at index numbers. So first of all, we're going to print them at index 0 and index -1 here with a new line. Okay, so let's have a look at your array. So in your array, we start counting from 0. So UK is element 0, so that's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so the first one we're going to print out is countries at 0, which should be the UK, and we've got -1 here. So -1 is if you start at the end of the array and start counting backwards. So element -1 in this is SW Switzerland. So let's just do that. Okay, so let's just run that. Okay, so there we go. Whoops, we got UK, which was element 0, SW for Switzerland, which was at the end of the array, element -1. Okay, so that can go. Okay, let's have a look at the next one. Change elements. So where are we? So we've got change elements here. I'll tell you what, I'm going to take those out while I'm going. So we've got array element, we've got change element here. Right, okay, so change element. Again, we've got the same array with countries, and this time I've used a scalar variable. So this is for a single value, and I put 0. So we're going to do something with the element 0 here, and I've assigned it to Scotland. So what we're going to do is we're going to replace UK with Scotland, and the same again for element -1, which is SW Switzerland, is going to be replaced with Wales. Okay, let's just run this. And before I can run it, we've just got to go down there and call it. Okay, so let's run this. Okay, so there you go. We've changed the elements at element 0 to Scotland and element -1 Wales. Okay, so let's get that out of the way. So what are we on next? We're on array slice. Okay, so let's go down there. Let's get rid of change element. And we're going to go onto array slice here. So we're going to slice the array. So what we've done here, we've got created another kind of array to store some elements in. I've called it sliced, and I've assigned it to countries, the array here, and then I put from 0 to 3. So this is going to print out element 0 to 3. So that's 0, 1, 2, 3, and we print sliced here. So let's run it. Oh, I've not called it yet, have I? Need to call it first. Okay, let's run it. Okay, so there we go. 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so let's get rid of array slice there. Let's get rid of that. Sub slice array. Let's go up here. So we've got array reverse. So basically, we just reverse the array. So I create a variable here, which is an array, because we're going to be storing multiple values in there, and I've assigned it to reverse and countries, and then we print out the reverse array. So let's go down here, array reverse, save, and there you go. So we've reversed the array here, so it's been reversed. Okay, let's just get rid of that one. Okay, and the next one that we're going to come on to, let me just get rid of this first. Get rid of that first. Let's go in a little bit more, I think, there. Okay, so this is sort array. So we're going to sort the array into alphabetical order, and we do that by creating another array called array sort, assign it to sort, and then the countries. And then we print out the array sort here. So we go down there. Let's just do that. Run the program. And there we go. Sorted in alphabetical order. Okay, let's get rid of sort array there. Okay, let's go down to here, sort array. Let's get rid of that. This one here is called remove elements. So we're going to remove one element from this array. So again, we've got the countries, and I've created a scalar variable, which is just for one value here, which is SW, which is Switzerland here. I want to remove that from the array, and I can do this by adding the array here and assigning it to grep. And I've got this little character here which will sort through the array. If it's not equal to remove country, at countries, and then we'll print it. So remove element from the array. So let's have a look at remove elements here. Let's save that, run it. Okay, and there we go. It's removed that element from the array. Okay, let's remove that from there. Save that again. Back to remove elements. Okay, let's go. Just undo that. Okay, that's where I want to be. Right, so what we got here is push elements. So we're going to push elements into the array. So we create a scalar variable called new country and assign it to Thai. So we're going to push Thai into that array. So we do that by using this here called push, and then we give the array here, put the array here, and then a comma, and then we assign the new country here. So the new country is going to be pushed into this array, and then we can print out the array of countries to see if it went into the array. So let's run that. Go down here first and call it. And there you go, you've got Thai at the end. Okay, let's just get rid of that. Okay, push element, let's get that out of the way. Okay, save that. The next one we're on to here is pop element. So we're going to pop an element off this list, and it always pops the end element here. So again, use pop and then the array, which is countries, and then print out the countries. Let's go down here, pop element. Let's run that. Okay, and you can see that the element has been popped off the end there. let's get rid of that. Bring that up a little bit. Okay, let's save that. Oh dear. Pop element. Right. Now we've got shift array here. So we're going to use the shift here. So we've got an array of countries again, and we're going to use shift countries to remove the first element of the array, which is position 0, which will be UK. And then we're going to print out the countries. So let's run that. Okay, so that's right, US has been shifted. Okay, let me just get rid of that. Okay, save that. Shift array. The next one here is going to be what we call unshift. So we're going to add elements to the start of the array. So you type in unshift and then the name of the array, then a comma, and basically I'm going to add little dots to it, or full stop. So I've got 1, 2, 3 there. So let's just go through that, save it, run it. Okay, and there you go. You can see the dots there that I've added quite plainly. Okay, let's get rid of that. Right, so we got rid of unshift there. And the next one that we're going to go on to is loop arrays. So we're going to loop through the array here. So we do that by using the Foreach loop here. For each MyScalar element, so this is the element that's going to loop over everything in here. Country is the name of the array that you've got to give it there. And then you print out the element with a new line. So loop array, let's call the program. Let's run it. Okay, we've looped through the array there. Whoops, made it a bit too big there. Okay, so you can see, and it's printed it out, and it's printed it out on a new line. So we'll get rid of that. Okay. Get rid of that there. And we've got here array join, so we're going to use the join function here. So we create a scalar variable called joined elements and assign it to join. And then in brackets, what we do is we can put anything here. That's just an example of mine. You could put this if you wanted, you know what I mean? But this is just my example here. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it's my example. It doesn't make much sense, but it's very clear. You can see what the results are. Okay, let's just save that. Let's just run it again. And there you go. So that's clear enough, isn't it? You can see the results there. Right, okay. Let's get rid of that. Next one we'll come on to is the grep function here. So again, we've got countries, and I've created an element called Oz. So this is what I'm going to be searching for using grep in the array. So I've created my array. This is another array called found, and assign it to grep. Now this is the iterator, and if it equals the element in the countries, so if it's equal to that, we use the conditional here. So we search for the element, and if we find it, we print the element, and we're going to interpolate the element here into the string so we can see it is found and a new line. Or else if it's not found, we're going to print not found and a new line. So let's go down to grep, and Oz is in there. So let's just run the program, and there you go, Oz found. Right. Next one is last index number. Just get rid of that for you. Okay, that's about right. Last index number. Again, create a scalar variable, and then instead of the array sigil here, we put the scalar sigil, and the hash in front of it is going to get us the last index number in this array, and then we're going to print out the last index number. Okay, so the last index number is 6. Let's just get rid of that. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. Okay. Okay, we've got last index, so we've got another way of doing this. So we create a scalar variable, assign it to a scalar countries and a -1, which should get this here. Let's go down here. Last index. Did I not put that in? Last index. Let's have a look. Last index. Okay. Let's run it. Okay. Last index. Didn't print it, did I? Okay, so print scalar last index, new line. Okay, let's save it, let's run it. Okay, so the last index in there is SW, and you can see SW there. So let's take that out, last index. This one. Okay, next what we're going to do is we're going to merge arrays. So this is merge arrays. So basically we're going to join them together. So we've got countries and we've got nationalities here. So we create an array called merge arrays, and we assign it to countries and nationalities there with a comma in the middle, of course. And then we print out merge arrays. So let's print this out. So you can see that we've merged these two arrays together here. Okay, let's get rid of that. Okay, and the next one we're going to do is array size. We're going to find out the size of the array. So the number of elements in the array. So again, we've got the countries array here, and I've created a scalar variable called size array and assigned it to scalar, and then the name of the array here, which is countries, and then I'm going to print out the scalar variable size array. Okay, let's run that. Okay, so it says the size of the array, whoops, size of the array is 7. So let's go back and check this out. Make sure it's not telling porcupines. Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's got actual 7 words in it. We're not starting from 1 here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. So it's accurate. Okay, let's have a look at the next one, which is compare arrays. So I've created an array 1 and array 2, and the more eagle-eyed viewers out there will notice that my array looks different to this one here. Well, I've decided to have a little bit of a change, because you can create an array in Perl by using QW, which stands for quoted words, and it's a real fast way to create an array because you don't have to separate it with commas and everything like that. So you can just type in with a space what you want to do, and you can use numbers, or you can just use like words or letters or whatever. Anyway, so we've got array 1, which is 1, 2, 3, and array 2, which is 3, 4, 5. And then we use the conditional if because we're going to evaluate something. So here we're saying array 1 is equal to array 2. So print both arrays are the same. Well, we can see they're not. Or else print arrays are different. Okay, so let's go down onto compare arrays there. Let's run the program. Both arrays the same. That's strange. Strange output that is. Both arrays the same. See if I put something else in. Okay, let's try that. Let's run it again. Arrays are different. Okay, that's more like it. Let's just go down here. Knock out that. Compare arrays. Okay, that's gone. And we've got element exists here. Let's see. So we're going to check if the index position exists. So in arrays we've got index positions, index 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. So what we're going to say here is we're going to do use a conditional again using if. So if defined, countries, position 2 here, 0, 1, 2, print index position 2 exists. So if it exists, okay, it exists, or else print index position doesn't exist. So let's just run that. So of course we know it exists. But if I put in something like index position 21, let's see what kind of a result we'll get there. So index position 21 doesn't exist. So it doesn't exist because there's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 index positions in here. Okay, let's take that out there. And last but not least is last elements here in the array. So okay, so we've got last elements here, prints the last 3 elements. Okay, so we've got countries here, and we've got another array called print elements, and we've assigned it to countries, and we've given it from 0 to 3. So we're going to print out the elements from 0 to 3. 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's run that. Okay, 0, 1, 2, 3. Again, you can change it to whatever you want to print out, so if we did that, obviously we'd print out more. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's just about it. I hope you enjoyed that. And remember, if you're not already subscribed to this channel, make sure you hit the subscription button below, give it a big thumbs up, and I'll catch you in another video. Bye-bye.